Welcome to my tube. My name is Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. It's been a rough couple of days just because, I don't know. I'm just trying to rebound from the last week. The last week was tough, so my energy field is just trying to freaking come back. Yeah. And the more you've been through, the older you get. If you get older, man, it just gets harder to bounce back for stuff, man. Whew. Your resiliency kind of... Anyway, so some interesting things. I was just like scrolling through the news and I was like, that's a trip. There was a news story with, what's her name? That Twilight chick, Kristen Stewart, because her birthday is April 9th. And then I scrolled down and then there's a story about Jenna Jameson. And her birthday's April 9th. That's my birthday. And I just thought it was really peculiar, you know, that it's like, what's with the April 9th club today? You know, it's the 99th day of the year. Anyway, evidently Jenna, I tracked her, like, I don't know, a long time, just because we had the same birthday. And I'm like, that's who I could have ended up with if I would have gone some sort of different path, but she did it much better than I would have. Anyway, that she has Guillain-Barré syndrome. It's a causes the body's immune system to attack part of its nervous system. How what a terrible thing to be ridden with, you know? Bet my cookies would help. Yeah, and see, yeah, we're going back to the old ways of healing people. I got this book I'm super excited about. Delving into it more. I've been reading it a little bit here and there. But I got a lot to do around the house, so I don't get to just sit for too long. And then the times that I do, I go and I meditate. I gotta try and meditate. That's what keeps me freaking from woo. Let's see, found some stuff yesterday. It was kind of a trip. Went down like the anthrax vax, because they're coming up with so many extra boosters, you know. They're gonna be catching up with me before here too long. It's just such a trip. I was trying to explain it to Mom. I'm like, Ma, this is what's going on, okay? They changed the name of cold. They gave it a different name. And just like every other year, some people are extra unhealthy, so that cold evolves into something more detrimental and serious to their demise. Right? But people are going out, they're getting shot, booster shot, 2 booster shots. They're getting, like, some people are getting 2, 3 shots, right? And they're not even getting it to keep from getting the said ailment. That's not why even they're getting all that crazy mad science, right? They're getting it to reduce the symptoms, which it's a cold. I just don't understand this world we live in, Ma. Isn't it a trip? Anyway, how you doing today, Ma?
I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay? Today's an okay day? That's cool. I got some screenshots yesterday. Where was it? Where are they? Oh, I found this yesterday. I just Googled. Anthrax vaccine absorbed. The AVA. That's the one I got. It says, why was the anthrax vaccine banned? Okay. Now this is pretty clear cut to me. This is pretty... I think a lot of low common denominators could get this too. So in October 2004, for about 8 days, from October 20th to October 28th, anthrax vaccinations were resumed. Okay, that's when I got my first, right? But then they gave you 6. You had to come back the next month, and then the month after that. It was far beyond that little 8-day window. All right? But then an injunction against mandatory vaccination was filed on the basis that AVA was not proven to work against inhalation anthrax. The ruling held that the mandatory program was illegal, and they still continued it months after. It's pretty clear cut. You know what sucks? You know what sucks? Is that my brother is a jag, and I can't, and he dismisses that away. You know what I mean? It's so funny because I got the song "Angry" all the time going on in my ear, because that's how this kind of started the other day. Is because I read a little excerpt in Reading Rants and Raves about how this woman's trying to get help from the VA with her husband, for her husband, and it's just been it's a nightmare. And that's the thing, is like, these people, they sit in their offices, they watch YouTube videos. I don't know, maybe they bring in the freaking the freaking PlayStation 5 and hook it up to the big TV in the break room. Who knows? You know, I've seen a lot of people go through a lot of links for creature comforts, you know, in the office workspace. So, you know, it's just, all you got to do is think about it. People probably do it. So anyway, and they sit up in their offices. They don't answer. They like scroll through their email. They don't ever do nothing. You know, I want to do a live here in Taos, New Mexico, because I drive by the VA clinic all the time, and I've called numbers and nobody answers, and it's been months and nobody's ever called me back. So it's more so, see, it's all about, you got to know somebody. It's never by people's work ethic and merit anymore. It just isn't, because people don't fucking have any. Because where do they learn to get it? Benny, what's the matter? You just saying hi? What's wrong? What? I don't understand. So, anyway. Now, they're doing this stuff 15 years ago, and I'm like, you know, and I'm like, no, don't do it, man. You're gonna lose your, it's gonna fry your endocrine system. And now I see in social media everywhere how people, like, they're losing their shit. And I'm like, okay, it has been foretold, so I guess now we just get to get used to what the new norm is, I guess. It just sucks, man. It just sucks that we're supposed to be the custodians of this earth, man. All we're supposed to do is help it thrive, and just being the human beings on it. And humans have turned into this freaking money grubbing, power hungry freaking cancer. Now chemo's about to freaking commence. Dude, it's just, I can't believe what the world has turned into, man. On a positive note, we had a dance party today, huh, Ma?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we're doing those. We're what else did I do today? Oh, I took Luna and Tucker to get their nails done. They're so good with them over there at Super Groomers. I gotta get the gal's name that does them. She's real nice, and she's real. Like, I went in there one time, and some dude, some old fucking dickhead, freaking mad at the world because he hasn't seen his penis without the aid of a mirror in some 25 years. You know, he had to let me know he had a firearm on his hip, and I was like, "Fuck you and your gun. I don't give a fuck about your." The fuck is wrong? I don't care about your stupid gun, you ass. You know? Lady's like, don't say to me, that's my man. Those are not the words that you should ever say to me, because I will go into 100 ways on how you made bad decisions. how and why it's obvious and evident that you've made bad choices probably your whole life. But anyway, the lady is always real nice. They're nice and making, because I get so stressed out, and I know Luna's a drama queen. Luna's a total drama queen. I can hear her back there, and she's crying and she's whining, and they're not doing anything to hurt her, and she's just very sensitive, right? That's why I take them to get her nails done, because she's freaking is just whines and cries, and it drives her crazy. So I can hear the lady back there. She's like, "Oh, Luna, tell me your stories." It was cute, Ma. It was cute. They did did really good. Oh, must be that time. The ghetto dogs are going home to meet their people. I don't know why she's barking like that. Are there dogs in this yard? Yeah, I'm that one. Get out of my yard. Hey, Carl, what's up? How are you? Luna, what's your tune?
It's okay, Tucker. It's okay.
Come on. You're all right, Tucker.
It's okay, Tuck. It's all right.
Yeah. Dogs are running they're running around after dinner, stretching their legs, stuff like that. There's a lot of dogs around here. Actually, I think my dogs are the only ones around here that are like indoor dogs. Because I think everybody else, they all live, outside. They're all outside dogs. No way. I could not. I'm not in this incarnation. Oh, heck no. I need the little cuddle duds. Little cuddle buds. So what else? Yeah, that was, I was discouraged about that. I was like, that they continued it even after it was illegal. It's just more bullshit, But it's all about pushing units. Hell, I still have pencils when I worked on the flight line. The pencils are pharmaceutical pencils. I mean, it's all about breaking people so you can pay to freaking maintain them. But I always preferred, I don't like a lot of drugs. I don't like medicine. Like when last time I went to the ER, they put saline solution or something in my arm, and I don't know, it's maybe because when I was a kid I watched Inner Space, ruined it for me, but I could totally picture that going into my I don't know, it's not a positive experience, and it was too much time away from Mom, and I can do all that stuff on my own, and it's just waste of resources, and I'm happy to see the world kind of turn into a direction where people are going more of a holistic, natural way to get better. A lot of people, they're going for walk, they're like, today I leave the window open, only have it closed for the talk, and then I'll open it again. Mom's up and down, up and down. She likes watching the cats, and keeping track of them all and stuff like that. And it's just so nice to see her get up and down, get up and down, get up and down. And we're building up we're going to build up her muscle tone a little bit. Because you've been in that chair a little while, huh, Ma? Well, yeah, a long time. So, and then when we do that, today I got her those sunglasses that fit over her glasses. Hey, Stanley. They go over her glasses, and then we're gonna go out and drive around, take some pictures, and maybe get I don't know, you go to the store, man, more and more stuff. You kind of see it here and there, but not like what I've seen on Twitter with all the what's that hashtag? Bear shelf Biden or something like that on Twitter. And but today there was like options were low in the food department, Carl, in the cat food aisle. I there was, but see, that's the thing. Is like, if you just keep chill, if you just keep your energy field like in a place of gratitude, you'd be surprised that how often that when you do go to where place of lack, not gonna get, if you get all crazy heady about stuff like that, you're gonna show up and it ain't gonna be there. Yeah, sometimes you're not gonna get what you need, but most of the time, if you think about it, and if you're showing up in life and you're not getting what you need, when you're going to places in life, well, that just tells a broader tale, I think. Anyway, what else is going on? China's $1 trillion artificial sun fusion reactor just got 5 times hotter than the sun. They play. These people play. It set a new world record after superheating a loop of plasma to temperatures 5 times hotter than the sun for more than 17 minutes. I don't believe any of it. It just doesn't even sound like anything that a human being is smart enough to do. It's just, I just don't buy it, East experimental advanced superconducting tokamak nuclear fusion reactor maintained a temperature of 158 million degrees Fahrenheit, 7 million degrees. Bullshit. For 1,156 seconds. That's funny. 56. It's always 56. Anyway, I'm going to call bullshit on that. Okay, what else? There are too many people dying. Non-profit demands Chico amend warming center criteria. So in Chico, California, about 77 miles north of southeast of Redden, on a clear night, we could get the radio station on the college campus, the rock and roll in the 90s. But anyway, people aren't taking care of people. They're just paying themselves to say that they take care of people. There's a lot of unsheltered people all over this country, and they just, they have the means. They just don't feel like it because what? Do they not look at these people like they're worth anything? Are they not worth it? Because, shit, you think about all the money that goes into killing people in other countries that have nothing to do with us. So you think you might as well frickin' spend a couple dollars here and there to frickin' maybe sustain the comfort and lives of a few people. But no, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Why, that would totally contradict the Swingin' Wiener Club. Anyway. Oh, the other night I got videos. Mom was frickin' stretching. She was doing like, Ma, you are stretching your legs over your head in ways that I can't do. 71 years old. So limber and agile, Here's a picture right here. Look at that. Look at that. It's just amazing. That's like, dude, I don't know. That's remarkable, Ma. I applaud you, Ma. I applaud you. That I don't know a lot of 71-year-old women that can do that by them. I can't do that. There's no way.
Not yet.
Not yet? Aw, Ma.
You can do it.
She just says the best things all the time. all the time. What are the last couple of days, man? She's just... I was talking to her about the transgender folks, that whole narrative. I'm like, Mom, why do you think people feel compelled to change the gender that they are? The sex that they are? Like if they're born female and they want to be a boy. I remember when I did when I was a little kid, but then along the way I learned God don't make junk, and I mean, we reincarnate, so if I don't resolve whatever, issues I have with the feminine, divine feminine, because I have a lot more masculine in me, energy, than I do feminine. But I'm Cancer rising too, so I got the motherly stuff too. So it's just, oh, what a menagerie. Margie's menagerie. So I'm kind of all over. But everybody's got to learn how to figure it out, or we're just going to blow up this whole planet, ultimately. That's the bottom line. People have to freaking absolve the freaking stuff within themselves that makes them feel bad. You don't take it out and keep reflecting it in the world. So I have my days too. Just kind of going through here. So we just have been kind of laying low. What else do we do? Oh, I got a lamp. I bought a lamp. So in the evening. But Ma, you're doing pretty good, huh? I think it's been like, I don't know, you haven't even gotten disorientated in the last couple of days, huh?
Not this time.
Not this time, no.
A little of the time.
See, that's the thing, is people don't understand stress and what stress can do to a person. They don't, But look at all the systems that are freaking, make a lot of money. Look at all the people that live in big houses and have houses in all kinds of states, all kinds of countries, all around the world because of stress. Like dentists. People meditate more. I guarantee your teeth won't be falling out of your head. I guarantee it, man. The dental, that should be a freaking epidemic of and by itself, Ma. People's dental condition, around in the world, everywhere you look. Maybe that's why people are so freely willing to wear that stupid mask, because it covers them up, and then they're just one of a million people. They don't gotta be nobody extra. They don't gotta be nobody special, because they're just like everybody else. When I went to the post office today, the guy made behind the counter. He was new. I didn't like him, and chances are, hopefully somebody's on vacation and he was filling in or some shit, because I'll probably not wait in line as long as I did to freaking have to address that man. And because he was a freaking put it up over your nose Nazi. And I was like, you know what? This is all bullshit. I'm like, it's a mandate. It's not even a law, dude. You don't even know the difference, man. You make $15 an hour to freaking sort letters, and how often my shit gets sent back? It's absurd, So don't get me started on federal employees. I was in the Air Force, It's fast food for killers. It's okay, Tuck. Good boy. Good boy, Tuck. You did such a good job today. Tucker did such a good job. He always does good at the nail place, though. He does. So, anyway. Astrology's tensing up. That's why I hate naming these talks. I hate it because I just, God, it's freaking titles are stupid. I hate it. So I named today, for those of you going through it, because of Rasa Lisa Healing, Because all these people, the stuff is really hitting the fan, and all these people that, could have a lot of really valuable, important information, it's like they're giving people crumbs, you know? And then it's like, okay, come over here to my Patreon or whatever and pay for my shit over here. And yeah, I get it, but for people that are so sure that the economy is crashing in such a way, what's the precedence? I think it would matter more. It'd be closer to that Christ consciousness that everyone is talking about, that JC consciousness, that Jesus Christ consciousness, to freely disseminate information. So that's cool. Keep it. I'll keep doing the free shit over here. And if people find freaking value in whatever I have to offer, it comes back to me, man. It comes back to me. It always has. So anyway, we're just kind of living the same day over and over here. Right tonight, we're watching the last of the freaking Harry Potter movies, and I could identify with HP, man, totally. I remember I've gone through periods that it's just like, man, I don't want to. Am I gonna go bad? No. That only happens in the movies, huh, Top? It's okay, baby. It's okay. Good boy. Good boy. You're okay. Tucker's sensitive. Older you get, people, you gotta understand. Whatever you do when you're younger, older you get, it comes back around. It get ya. Anyway, good boy, Tuck. You want to get a drink? Go get a drink. No? Go get Luna. Yeah, that's a great idea. Luna always makes it feel better for him. I'm going to go make out. Little pooch smooch. Anyway, what else? Yeah, just more and more of the same. People are going to become more unhinged. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of the evolution of things. It's just kind of how things go. The progression of things. Either people grow more in their ego or more in their spirit, and they're not growing more in their spirit. The planet would be a much different place if people were growing more in their spirit. They might be talking like they are, but they're not. So we're going to experience, self-will run riot. I think that I equate it to that Babylon story I used to hear. Sunday school and stuff like that. It's just people just chasing sensations and just, man, everybody's freaking, people are shooting people all over the place, man. Everybody's got an AK. It's just, I don't know. It's not really a freaking safe place for kids, this world. It's not, I remember, like, one of the first jobs I ever had, it was in Reading, and it was a place called, it's all different now. None of this stuff even exists anymore, but it was Carter House Science Museum, and I taught, like, 6 to 8 year olds. It was like one of those day camps, where the parents can drop their kids off, and then pick them up, right? Give them something to do. Get a t-shirt, whatever. Grandma used to send us to those. That's why I thought it was cool that I ended up as an instructor, teacher. And we used to do fun stuff, man. I could show people around. I'm a teacher. I'm always a teacher. I don't have to put myself in the role. I just do it. So we used to just go around like in there. I don't know. It was just a lot of fun. We do like little rock climbing sessions and stuff right there down there in Caldwell Park. Good stuff. But they took, now everything's weird. Now it's just this imposed storyline, and people are just told how to live, and everybody else just goes with it. And every day people are allowed to do less and less, and it's just so bizarre that I can't believe all these people are just going with it, man. Tuck, get out of the kitchen. Come on, go lay down. Good boy. Come on. You want to go in the kennel? Yeah? Good boy. Come on, Squirrely. Good boy. I haven't been able to watch my Letterkenny in days. I got to watch it one day because, I don't know, that stupid internet or between the internet, which doesn't make any sense because we live in the freaking high desert. So connectivity shouldn't be an issue. But or it's Hulu, or it's something with Hulu. So I've been going to bed early, but we're just kind of trying to keep up. Every day it's a little bit better. Mom woke up pretty good today, huh? Yeah, I just came out, turned on the TV. She went right back to sleep, and I was just like, yes, yes. I look at everything in life as like little puzzles, of making people comfortable. Yep. So, anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. We're just kind of chilling. Dogs are all settling in finally. Tucker's in mom's spot. So, another day in the books, huh? But all these days are pretty much the same. And we're sitting about like in the mid to low 40s as a high during the day. But with the sun, it feels much warmer than that to me. Like, I walked out in front of the sun. It feels like it's like spring to me. It's a trip. It's like, all right, my inner clock is all freaking not agreeing with what is being represented to me in the world right now. It really isn't. So supposedly it's supposed to snow on a little bit on Friday, but it don't look like it. It's just all these days are the same. And then the lows, it gets cold. It gets like in the teens, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. All the cats huddle around on the front porch until we all go to bed, and then first thing in the morning I go out, they come out, they sleep under the trailer. There's a sleeping bag I put down there for them, help keep them warm, and they all snuggle up anyway. They don't even need it, but it's just, I can't imagine how sucky it would be just have to slip on the freaking dirt all the time. That wouldn't be cool, so. You got to treat everything around you as good as you can, man. It's hard out there. There's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. I know we get a lot of reports about people living the best versions of their lives. But I assure you, more people are not at this point. And it's going to get weirder and weirder and weirder, more and more weird. And if, for the newbies that aren't versed in it, it could be trouble, And I don't know. I know that they exist. I just don't know. Haven't seen a lot of, like, are kids tough as nails these days? Are they ready for it? Are people?